Want to know the real reason why house prices are so high? It's because for 40 years, successive governments have just kept pushing them up. Look at this graph. This is how much social housing we need to build, enough to house a third of the population. But look at this drop. And why did governments stop building social housing? Because it pushes up house prices. In the 80s, Thatcher sold off social housing. And this single decision to turn a public good into a private investment had massive implications. With so many more people now invested in the housing market, governments felt like they needed to keep pushing up house prices or they'd lose votes. But if wages aren't rising, where are the next generation of home buyers going to get their money from? So governments made it easier for home buyers to borrow greater sums of money by cutting interest rates and loosening regulations. Then buy-to-let mortgages are introduced, pushing house prices even further. And remember those council homes that Thatcher sold off? Nearly half of them are now owned by private landlords. But eventually, in 2007, the housing market crashes. What does the government do? Steps in again. Gordon Brown bails out the banks with billions of pounds of quantitative easing, and interest rates are cut to 0.5%. But instead of this money helping people or even businesses, it just encourages investors to put even more money into property, and this drives up house prices once again. In 2013, David Cameron introduces Help to Buy. This is designed to help first-time buyers onto the property ladder. But actually what happens is billions of pounds of public money goes to many people who don't actually need it, and once again, house prices, they keep on going up. 2020, the pandemic hits. Rishi Sunak cuts stamp duty, cost the government billions. The result, you guessed it, house prices up once again. So after 40 years of using public money to boost the housing market, where are we? Millions of people, many of them young, forced to pay sky-high rents to private landlords. And millions of homeowners who have massive mortgages and they're just hoping that interest rates don't shoot up again. If we're going to fix our broken housing market, we need to start treating housing like a public good. We need to flatten rising house prices and increase wages to catch up. Instead of relying on private property developers, also intent on destroying nature by the way, we need to build council homes. That's the only way we are going to have affordable, accessible and secure housing. And we need to introduce rent controls so tenants aren't forced to leave their homes every year when the rent goes up. And in Wales, policies like increasing taxes on second homes has made housing more affordable for local people. We can solve our housing crisis. We can make sure everyone has access to an affordable, accessible and secure home. We just have to make different political choices.